Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about something a little bit different, out of the ordinary than a traditional vlog. So if you guys know a little bit about what I do a lot of commercial drone work, and with that being said, my primary drone has always been a Mavic Pro. But about a year ago I did buy another drone, and that was this monster right here. A lot of you guys might be laughing because this is the GoPro Karma. I've never flown it, and the sheer size alone, looking at it now, it's ridiculous. This is the size of the Mavic Pro. Mavic Pro is significantly smaller, so small in fact, it's literally almost the size of the battery from the GoPro Karma. So the portability of the Karma has always kind of been a deterrent for me to bring it or take it or do anything with it. So you guys also might know the GoPro Karma has its own clamshell, so you no longer need access to a fully charged phone, where on the Mavic Pro, you just have this dual analog where your phone flips in and you're good to go. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this, but again, the portability of having a controller where any phone will do versus a charged clamshell that's hooked to that drone, there's obvious pros and cons. Along with the Karma, I also purchased this guy. This is the GoPro Karma Gimbal. So the cool thing about the GoPro Karma is that the camera comes right out from it. So I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to be thinking like, oh, the 7 just came out. I wonder how much better this camera will be in the GoPro Karma. Again, I tell you, look at the sheer size of this monster. And this isn't even fully extended. Still a very large drone. Legs come down. So right now I'm using a GoPro Hero 5, and the cool thing about this is the camera gimbal can actually come right out of the Karma and then slide right into the Karma grip. Kind of nice. And you have a portable little gimbal for a GoPro camera, which is kind of cool. It's not that bad. They give you a couple of attachments, one where you can put it on like a backpack. There's power, bookmark, mode, lock, and record. Simple. But without further ado, is the Karma still worth the money? Is the option of a drone that is that big worth even looking at this point, especially with the GoPro 7 coming out, the quote-unquote gimbal killer? Let's take it up. So we just did our calibration check for the drone, and we're gonna hit record. Mode and settings, mode video, capture mode video, resolution 1080p. We can switch it, but we're not going to as of yet. 60 frames a second. I kind of want to do super view right off the bat and see how it goes. We're gonna do auto low light stuff, and that's it. All right, guys, here we go. Let's start motors. 3, 2, 1. Auto takeoff. It does look like we have a little moisture on the camera already because it does sit so low. Show you guys that right off the bat. Let me see. Is it recording? I can't tell if... Oh, there we go. So now we're recording. I don't think there's any sensors on this. So me getting very close to objects is kind of nerve-wracking. Actually, first let's clear that water off the lens of the camera. And there's no subtle stop when you land the Karma, so I definitely just bottomed out my drone. All right, we're back at it. Lens is cleaned off. We are going to start this guy up again. Hold it to start, and then we're gonna auto take off. And we're up in the air, so let's do this. So right off the bat, I'm not a fan of the color on here, even though today's a little weird. It's overcast and not super bright, so it does even make like me using a camera like I am, like a DSLR, a little difficult to navigate colors and make things look good. Another super weird thing is trying to get this thing to land. It seems like you really have to bottom it out or it doesn't land. I mean, I haven't tried the return to home or return to you, but also I'm just not a fan yet. So now we're gonna switch to a resolution of 4K 30 frames a second with a wider field of view. We're gonna get rid of super view because it kind of distorts everything, as you guys know. And we're gonna keep auto white only because it's so weird. Let's go GoPro colors with auto white balance and auto shutter. We'll see how that looks directly out of camera. So this instantly looks a little better. Right off the rip, I can tell that the quality of the picture in itself looks a little better. Also, I just turned on sport mode, so what you guys are gonna see next is speed flight, pretty much flying straight, and I'm curious to see how this goes too. Flies like a racing drone in sport. Although there still are very little sensors, so flying it you have to be very careful with trees and everything. I'm still not sold on this drone even for like 300 bucks. Also, I just came really close to crashing it. So I just started playing with the gimbal pitch, which is this guy right here, which is kind of nice. I'm actually a real big fan of the clamshell, and the quality of it is, you know, it feels durable. The battery life is still at full charge right now, and we've been flying for a little while. I don't think I'm sold on the camera at this point, that being a GoPro 5, nor am I sold on the actual drone itself. So the speed of the gimbal pitch seems a little bit more consistent than the Mavic Pro, which is kind of nice. Although, I'm still not sold on this as a drone. So the last thing we're gonna test is the return to me, which there's a return to launch, which was right over here. And then I'm gonna go stand out a little bit more in the field and leave this recording just to see how return to me goes if I'm moving. So just hit return to me. So it looks like return to you is only a GPS pinpoint location feature, where it still thinks that I'm over there, even though I'm right here. So I think it's still trying to land too. It's kind of funny. The only cancel is an on-screen cancel right now. And that's it. Garbage. So even after like a 30-minute flight with this guy, I'm gonna have to say that the Karma Pro is still not a good drone. There might be a lot of things that are going for it, things that I enjoy personally, like its own clamshell controller, but I mean, it's still too big. If you're a photographer on the go, if you like videography, but you need to be able to squeeze this guy in your bag, there's no way. And I know that GoPro tried to combat that by giving you a bag, but I mean, this is still ridiculously big. This is huge. So, all in all, I would say, guys, stay away from the GoPro Karma. Not a good drone. I would say if you're just getting into flying, or if you're looking to book some professional gigs, seriously still look into the Mavic Pro. It's still a quality product. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna continue to use the Mavic Pro. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. That would be absolutely awesome. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.